Hi, I'm attorney Shadi Shaffer from the Asset Protection and Elder Law Center, and today I want to talk to you about what it is to fund a trust, okay? So people don't really understand that when you create a trust, you actually have to put something underneath the trust. So what I mean by that is a trust is really just a series of legal documents, okay? It's a series of legal documents where you put your wishes, you appoint your trustee, and it's set up to help manage your assets, primarily real property in the state of California or assets above $150,000, as I've spoken about in the past. Now, what people don't realize is the do-it-yourselves. Can you do a trust yourself? I guess you could. It's sort of like saying, could I do my own oil change for my car? I guess I could try, but I don't know that I should. So the thing is that when you create a trust, that's a legal document. One of the things that people don't realize is there's a really important component to a trust really working properly, and that is I've created the trust here. I drafted it with an attorney, of course, and I've appointed my trustees, and I put all my wishes in here, and it's been signed and notarized. It's a valid document now. One thing that people don't realize is this is a very huge component in an estate planning process, and that's here I have my home. How do I, put the home underneath the trust? That process is called funding a trust, okay? So what I would need to do is from the moment that I actually created the trust, I would have to then take certain legal documents, what we call here as a deed, a grant deed, generally speaking, and I would actually, the attorney would draft up the document so that it would go out of my name, Shadi Shaffer, who owned the home, to now Shadi Shaffer's trust dated, November 6, 2012, for example. So that is pretty much that's a process of funding. You would actually process certain legal documents and paperwork to transfer this asset that's held in my name now underneath the name of my trust. I don't lose any control. It's still me owning it, but now it's officially under my trust. That is how I protect this home. So people don't realize that. You can go online to the companies that do things like LegalZoom or whatnot, or do-it-yourself packets that you find, let's say, at Office Max and whatnot, but I assure you, getting an estate plan in place and preparing a trust truly needs an attorney. That is why if you listen to the commercials of those companies that says, we're not a law firm, it's a self-help, a company, at your direction. So unless you really know how to do this process and truly know how to draft these documents, I don't suggest anyone doing it. It would be no different than me trying to go out and, pretty much oil change my own vehicle. So again, this is attorney Shadi Shaffer from the Asset Protection Elder Law Center. For today's segment, the importance is a trust and funding a trust, and why you really need to have a licensed attorney to do that for you to make sure it's done properly. Thanks for listening.